Welcome to my online class. I am Lohita, Diet Lecturer, Firozabad. Today we are going to study the compound and complex sentences from 4th semester. To understand the compound and complex sentences, we must study what is a sentence and the types of sentences. For your kind information, let me tell you, I have made a video on the sentences that is for the 2nd semester. You can also watch it and make a great understanding watching it to understand this topic. Sentences can be classified on the basis of structure. On the basis of structure, there are 4: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound and complex sentence. To understand these forms of these sentences, we must know the following terms. They are subject, predicate, verb, phrases, and clause. Let's take subject first. What is a subject? So, subject is the part which name the person or things. It means a naming word. In the other words, we can say we are speaking some about or someone or something is called a subject. Let's take an example. Radhika loves to play chess with her friends. Here, who loves to play chess with her friends? The answer is Radhika. It means Radhika is doing the action of loving. It means Radhika is a subject. Subject may be qualified by an adjective. It can be called attribute, and subject can also be a noun, and a noun can be a subject and object too. Here, subject and object, because both are the nouns, can take an attribute. So we may say my friend Radhika or Radhika. Radhika is without an attribute and my friend Radhika is with attribute. A subject can be a compound word. Now we will try to understand what is a predicate. Predicate means the part which tells something about the subject is called predicate. Here, let's see what is being said about Radhika. Loves to play chess with her friend. It is being said about the Radhika. So it is predicate. Predicate can also be formed with the help of verb, object, complement, and phrases. Or you may say predicate is made up of verb, object, complement, and phrases. Let's take one by one. What is verb here? What is object? What is complement? And what is a phrase in this sentence? Loves. Loves here is a verb. Verb can be finite and non-finite. Here it is a finite verb. To play chess. To play chess is an object. With a friend is a phrase. Let's take another term. Verb. Verb expresses action, event, and state. It tells what the subject is doing. It tells the action of the subject. Verb can be classified into two: finite verb and non-finite verb. Non-finite verb can be classified into three, that is main verb, linking verb, auxiliary verb. Main verb. First of all, let's understand what is a finite verb. Finite verb is limited by the number of person and tense. Earlier, we have discussed a sentence that is Radhika loves to play chess with her friends. Here you may say loves is a finite verb that is limited by the number of the person and the tense. And in other words, we may say it has an agreement with the subject or a noun. Main verb. What is a main verb? That works according to the subject and the tense. Linking verb. Linking verb is, am, are. Was, were are the linking verb that join two nouns and one noun to another noun, one phrase to another phrase. Auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is also called a helping verb. The non-finite verb. Non-finite verb does not limit. Non-finite verb does not limit itself by the number and the person of the tense. It means non-finite verb is not limited by the number of the person and the tense. In other words, forms of the verb which do not work as a complete verb and neither depend on the number and the person of subject and do not denote any tense. It can be divided into three. Infinitive. Infinitive verb is preceded by to. For an example, to err is human. Earlier I have told you a noun can be a subject or can be a object too. Here to err is human. When we say to err is human, here to err works here as a noun. It means it is noun, it works as a subject. Infinitive works as a noun. Participle, it works as an adjective or an adverb. For an example, laughing Buddha, smiling doll, lost bag. Laughing Buddha, Buddha here is a noun and it is qualified by the word laughing. It means only an adjective qualifies a noun. It means laughing is an adjective and that it is in the form of participle. Laughing Buddha. Gerund. Gerund is also works as a verbal noun. Gerund is used when there is no form of noun. When we use gerund, adding ing into the verb. We can see swim. The word swim does not have any noun form. To make it a noun form, we have to add ing into swim. So it will become swimming and the sentence would be swimming is a good exercise. Let's take another term. Phrase. What is a phrase? Phrase, in simple words, we can say like a sentence. It is also a part of a sentence. It is a group of words without a subject and a verb. But it still makes sense, but incomplete. Example, the table was in the corner. Here, in the corner is a phrase. You may see, in the corner is a group of words, but it does not have a subject and a verb. In the corner, when we read it separately, we can take out a sense that there is something on some place. The next example is the sky was covered with cloud. Covered with cloud, here is a phrase. The monitor of the class was a good boy. You may see here the group of word and the phrase is the monitor of the class. You may see in these three sentences, phrases work in the first sentence as an adverb, in the second sentence as an adjective, in the third sentence as a noun. So we can say phrases can also be divided into three. Let's examine this example of phrases. In the West, on a wall, I know how to do this. She came to me. In the West is a phrase, on a wall is a phrase. Now, I give you 5 seconds to identify the phrase in these sentences. Okay, you are right. How to do this is a phrase, and to me is also a phrase. They are classified into three: noun phrase, adjective phrase, and adverb phrase. Let's take one after one. Noun phrase. It's a group of words that does not have a subject and a verb. Is called a phrase. Phrase makes sense but not complete. Noun phrase works as a noun, as a subject, as an object, as a complement, as the object of the preposition. Example: early to bed is a good maxim. Here, you may say early to bed is a group of words. It does not have any verb. It's a phrase and it is working as a subject. And subject can be a noun or a pronoun. A subject can be an object and a subject too. We enjoy playing cricket. Here it is working as an object. Playing cricket. It is also an example of phrase. I tried to get the sum right. Here, get the sum right is a example of phrase. Now, let's discuss adjective phrase. Adjective phrase does the work of an adjective. It describes person or things. We all know that what does an adjective do? An adjective describes person or thing. What kind, how it is, how many, how much. It describes these things. For an example, Kuber was a man of great wealth. Here, the group of word is of great wealth. You may say there is no subject and a verb. If it is replaced by an adjective, what it would be? Yes, you are right. It would be Kuber was a wealthy man. Of great wealth will be converted into wealthy. My daughter loves a smiling face. Here, a smiling face is an example of adjective phrase. Adverb phrase, the third and the last one. Adverb phrase. Adverb phrase works as an adverb. It describes adjective phrase and another adverb. For example, at that place, if it is replaced by an adverb, it would be there. In a brave manner, if it also be replaced by adverb, it would be bravely. If bravely is replaced by into the adverb phrase, it would be in a brave manner. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you get the most of it. In the next video, we will discuss clauses and it will make your understanding on this topic very well.